Hey guys, KillRock86 here. Now today I've got something to tell you guys. Oh my god, this legitly scared the fucking shit out of me. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen my Halo Wars 2 videos, they're gonna the playlist will be at the end of the video, so don't worry. And also, god damn. Okay, so I'll tell you the story. So basically today, just today, it happened 20 minutes ago. I was up in my room right now. I'm up in my room right now. So when I was up in my room, I went downstairs to go to the bathroom, and then for some reason I heard loud explosions, like boom, boom. Like I thought they were just fireworks, but for some reason they go boom, 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 boom. And then I was like, what? And then for some reason it's getting louder and louder and louder and louder. I thought there was a guy shooting. I immediately panicked. Quickly get out of the bathroom. I told my mum saying, there's a guy shooting outside. We need to call the cops, but also she said, don't worry, it's fireworks. And I was like, oh my god, thank god. But earlier, when I was in the bathroom, I heard a scream, I heard a girl screaming, screaming for help. I didn't hear anyone say help. I heard someone screaming, saying they're calling for help. Yeah. I don't know. But, oh my god, I thought that were fireworks. They scare the fuck out of me. Like lightning, lightning. Like, I don't care about lightning. Lightning, they scare me a little bit. Just a little bit, because how loud they can be. Because they give me frights. But usually fireworks scare the shit out of me. Not even kidding. They scare the fuck out of me. They scare the shit out of me. Oh my god. Okay. Because when I was out of the bathroom, saying to my mum, saying that there's a guy shooting out there, it was fireworks. So yeah. That's the story happened. That's the story happened today. Scare the shit out of me. You know, now there's a reason why I hate fireworks. You guys probably never know that about me with fireworks, but I do like fireworks, but when I hear them, when I'm just, you know, playing a game, they scare the shit out of me, because I thought there's a guy who had a gun. Like, and when I went upstairs to play a game to get my mind off it, and then it's like getting louder and louder and louder. I'm like, what's going on? But I still looked, and it was still fireworks. But for some reason, they're just getting louder and louder and louder. And then they're now getting louder and louder and louder and louder and louder. And then it finally stopped. That's my story for today. And this new story this story I had when I was 12 or 13. I'm gonna have to say I was 13. Was I? Yeah, I was 13. When I was 13, I was in my school, intermediate. On the second year, basically what... Hang on, let me tune this down real quick. Yeah, it's still bloody loud. Okay.
There's the first of the air defenses. Push forward. Take it out.
What happened is... Okay. Oh, it's the bloody voice. Yeah. So, when I was intermediate, when I was 12, intermediate, I was in the second year, my last year, and I came home.
All clear.
No, that's not what I did.
Disable the
When I went to school, I immediately, was excited because it was this very special day. Because my class was gonna watch a movie. It was awesome, man. Like, I saw one of the good movies. I think it was how do I say this? I can't remember. It was a funny as movie. I'll tell you that. It was a funny as movie, and also, when at the start of school,
All right,
it's hard to
Spartans.
explain
There's
because
ground
I'm
to cover
playing
between
again.
here and the Guardian.
If you
Move
guys
out.
can understand. Basically, when I was at
Hostiles coming through
at
the
the
door.
school, I was about to enter the school, and I was really excited, like I said, and then I immediately just, I immediately do like a slide run, and then I hit something on my shoe, because usually my shoes are strong for, but for some reason that I felt uncomfortable, I felt something uncomfortable in my foot, and then it started to hurt. Like, what the fuck? Like, something, why is there a bee stinging me, but I just can't really feel it. I thought it was, but when I looked at my foot, there was a huge ass splinter in my fucking foot. And it absolutely scared the shit out of me. Really. I did not like it. I was fucking scared.
Spartan locked the sword in St. Helios. Air defense is down on my position.
Too late. It's already too
Plenty
late.
more to
So
do.
there's no point. My parents don't like me cursing, really. I don't want to curse, but I can't help it. It just comes out. It just comes out like that. Okay, so, so I had a lock in my foot. I immediately, tried to pull it out, but I couldn't. So I went into class, tried to pull it out, but you know what, I just gave up like that. Didn't bother. I went to the teachers. I told them what happened. I showed them that I had a splint. They called my mum, and then when she arrived, she took a look at it. Also, like, and when I checked the bottom of my foot, like, I could saw it sticking out, really. Like, it's fucking sticking out. Because that was the scariest thing in my life, really. And it was the first time ever getting a huge ass splinter, because I usually get little splinters, like, no big deal, they're just easy to pull off. Little splinters, no big deal. But for some reason that I never got a huge splinter. Like, that absolutely scared the hell out of me. Like, I was shitting my pants. Well, I didn't shit my pants, but it felt like shitting my pants. Whatever. Oh crap! I just don't like splinters. All right, so what I did immediately, still tried to pull it out, but no. I saw, and when I look at the bottom, like I said, the bottom of the splinter was sticking out, but thankfully the splinter did not pierce the bottom skin, because then it would be, then it'll hurt like hell. Yeah, it didn't really hurt, to be honest, but it was fucking uncomfortable. So my mom arrived. She took a look at it. Yep. Also in our town in Levin, basically, there's a place, sort of a hospital. It's like a hospital, but sort of. sort of. Yeah, so we went there. I went there to see if they can remove it, but they took a look at it. They said no, they can't. So, and I was like, well, what the fuck? Why can't you remove it? Because they have the tools there, but they said I have to go to the hospital. They should be able to remove it. Really, they should. Alright, so now what happened? They said you need to go to the hospital. So yeah, we went to the hospital. We travelled to Mars. I mean, not Mars, Palmerston, not Mars. Fuck. I keep playing stuff. I keep playing a game. Not a game. Like I keep fucking learning about space and stuff. I keep saying weird shit. We went to Palmerston. Went to the hospital. They took a look at it. Showed them the problem, and then went up. They were ready for me to pull it out. Also, yes, took my shoes and stuff. Bloody hell. It was, like, I was scared, because it was my first time. Well, I've been in the hospital plenty of times, but not in the emergency room. Like, it was my first time ever happening to me in the hospital. It's my first time ever. Like, it was my first time ever. Like, I got needle shots like, plenty of times because I hate needles. But it was my first time ever getting an emergency in the hospital. Really, it's my first time ever. It was my very first time. So what I did is I was immediately panicking. Like I didn't bother running off. So the nurse gave me a needle 4 times. I was bloody scary. I was like scared. Okay, now when she gave me the needle 4 times, it was hurting, like it does. And then what happened? I started crying because bloody hell it hurts. And then she pulled it off. It was very good. She pulled it off, very good. It didn't really hurt. Well, it was just numb, that's why. So I waited 5 minutes for it to get done. So yeah, it was all good. Yep. And after that, she checked if there was any, little stuff in the wound, but no, she checked it. She gave it a little X-ray. She gave it an X-ray. Checked it. There was nothing stuck in there. She pulled the whole thing out, but luckily none of it snapped. None of the parts broke off, but thankfully it didn't snap, because then it would have. Because then they'll have to surgically remove it, but they didn't. Because if they surgically remove it, then they'll cost my mum money. It didn't really cost my mum that much. It was just a huge splinter that I can't get out. So after that, basically what happened? The nurse gave me a bandage with this special cream because to disinfect it, and make sure no infection is forming. I was about to say no infection forms forming. Blood doesn't exist in this world, only in the Halo universe. I hate the bloody Covenant. Alright, so when okay, so basically once she wrapped it around my foot, it wasn't my toe, it was it wasn't my big toe, it was one of my little toes. It was the second toe of my right. No, the left. It was the second toe of my left. So yeah. But there was no scars, so it's all good. All good. Nothing really. No infections were forming. So then, yep. We had a bit of a lunch. Me and Mum had a little lunch. She got me a drink, some food. Then we hopped in the car, drove back to live in. Then we went to this place that we buy antibiotics. Yep. She bought some medicine, and she said to me she's gonna keep it on the wound for 24 hours, so it doesn't really form. Okay, so basically I stayed home for about weeks, I think it was. Wouldn't be, has to be 2 weeks. Has to be. I'm just gonna have to say it was a week. That's my, that's my thing. Okay. That's the end of my story. Next story, when I was with my friend, and also, this is the most bullshit moment of my life, really. The most bullshit moment of my life. Like, the most bullshit moment of my life. When I was going to Right Price, because Right Price it was basically a store not that far away from my house. You can just, you know, when I exit the house, you just have to walk across down the street, and then you turn to the right, and then you go to the store. I can basically see it from my house, so it's not really a big deal. So I don't need anyone to drive me there. I can go down there, buy some food. So I was with my friends. There was a problem.
Copy that, Arbiter.
One problem that I didn't like it was the pain in my ass. And I got fucking threatened for over nothing. I got threatened for nothing. There are some other stories that I got threatened for nothing as well. Yeah, but this story, I was buying a bag of cookies and a drink. Yeah. And I bought a few others. I remember the cookies and the drink, because I was carrying 2 bags, because I didn't pay for the whole thing. Also, my friend paid for the other thing. Like, I asked him if I can hold the other bag, and he said, yeah, sure. So, and my friend, you know, Mark Hudson Gaming, he was throwing rocks at the fence, like, you know, mocking the dog. So, the dog was barking and stuff. Like, luckily he did not hit the, luckily he did not hit the dog, he only hit the fence. He was mocking the dog, he was picking on it, and then this guy that looks like a police officer came out of nowhere, out of his car. He pulled over, came out of his car, saying, "Why the fuck are you throwing stones at that little dog?" And I said, "I didn't, that was my friend Mark." Like, I shouldn't say his name, really, I shouldn't. But that was my friend.
Tell him I send my greetings.
I will indeed.
That was my friend. How could I possibly throw stones if my hands were full? I was carrying 2 bags. He saw me. I know he knows that he saw me doing nothing. I was just walking, carrying 2 bags. I don't have forearms. Like, me and my other friend were innocent, but it's just my friend Mark that was being a fucking he was being a dumbass throwing rocks at the fucking dog. But luckily he did not bloody hit the dog, because if he did, I would have beat his ass, really. Even though his parents say, why'd you beat him up? Well, you shouldn't beat up that dog then. He shouldn't throw stones at the dog, really. He shouldn't, because it's not, because animal abuse is not cool. With animal abuse, you gotta treat. But if animals are attacking you, like say like there's a pit bull trying to kill you or attack you, you have right to beat the shit out of it. And that is true. You have right to, you know,
Still too far. Hurry.
Like punch it in the face or something. So yeah, it was just a small dog. Because I'd known that dog for about a couple years. Yeah, because I walked by, saw the dog barking at me, but right now, he doesn't really bark at me, or she. I don't really know what gender it is, to be honest. Yeah. Because basically, what happened he just threw stones, like, and the guy was blaming on me and my friend, but he was not blaming on Mark. Like, what the fuck did I do? I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything. So I don't know. I was very confused. How I did not do anything. So yeah, and he threatened me saying, I said, well, I didn't throw anything. I have 2 bags, so how could I immediately said to him saying, how could I possibly do it if I have 2 bags? My hands were full. And he said, you could have put one down, grab a rock and throw it. I know that could be possible, but I would never throw rocks at dogs, really. That's not cool. I said to him, like, yeah, but even though I might did it, but you know, I could have done that, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't really do it, because, like, that can be possible, saying, like, I could drop 1 bag, and just grab a rock, throw it at the dog, but no, I didn't, because I don't have time to throw bloody rocks at dogs. It's not cool, really, it's not cool. Like, I don't really like abusing animals. I hate it. Yeah. So the guy was threatening me, saying, well, if you throw stones again, I'll throw stones at you. It was like, I didn't throw stones at all. What the fuck are you trying to say? The guy immediately said, you're gonna start talking shit?
Watch your step, Osiris.
He said, he came up right in my face and said, come on, what are you gonna do, boy? So, I said, get out of my face, dude. Get out of my face. He didn't touch me, so, and then I said to him saying, get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. You should blame my friend, not me. You guys are probably going to say in the comments, ow. You guys are going to say in the comments saying, I blame Mark. Well, I blame Mark too, but guess what? That don't help nothing. That really doesn't help nothing. So you guys are going to probably say in the comments saying that, I blame Mark. Well, guess what, guys? I blame Mark too, but guess what? That don't help nothing. Really. I said that twice, but it doesn't help nothing. Like, because I was blamed for I was blaming for something I didn't do. And I was mad. I was close to crying, I was so mad. So I told the guy to get the fuck out of my face. But then I didn't touch him, I just said, well, I just had to deal with it. I said, okay, I'm sorry for throwing stones. I'm sorry for throwing stones at the dog. Yep. And then he says, if you do it again, I'll throw stones at you. Yep. I just went along with it. I took the blame. Mark, he got his fucking way. Mark didn't even admit he did it. Mark didn't even admit he did it. So, it's still fucking... He didn't even admit it. Like, he was too fucking scared. Like, I'm still pissed at him to this day for that, because I could have got my ass beaten by a big fucking dude that was threatening me for no reason. Because, like, what did I do? Like, I told him to get the fuck out of my face because he was like, because it was right up in my face, and he was like, just, ow. He was in my face, threatening me. I was like, what the fuck? What are you? I didn't do anything. So why is he? If I touched him, he would have beat me up, but then he would be in jail. He might kill me because he was a pretty tough dude. And guess what? He lives across the street. I even know the guy, and he saw me a couple times. And he still thinks I did it. Like, I even told my mum and dad the whole story of what happened. Because they said, and also my mum and dad said, there was no way I would never throw stones at a dog. Never. There was no way. that I would do it. And I was like, yeah, exactly. Why would I do it? And I even told them that Mark did it, and he didn't even admit it. He didn't even tell him that he did it. Like, because why couldn't he took the blame? But no. Well, obviously Mark was supposed to take the blame, but why couldn't he took the blame back then? Wait, because he was too fucking scared of getting his ass beaten. Well, I don't care. He deserves it. I know he didn't hit that dog. He only threw it at the fence, but still, you don't throw. Like, because the dog was barking, I just ignored it. I just ignored it, and I just said hi to the dog. It's like, hi. And then I just said, are you smiling at me? I was doing this reference from what is it? Dumb and Dumber 2. Dumb and Dumber 2. It was like 2015, so Dumb and Dumber 2 was released in 2014. Yep. So, yeah. So then, immediately, because when I was so super pissed. I was so damn pissed at this point, because then Mark didn't even explain. He didn't even admit that it was him, because why didn't he admit it? He didn't even admit it that it was him. Like, why could he admit it? Like, he was supposed to take the blame. He was supposed to take the blame. Like, you don't just go around and say you don't admit it. Like, it's not cool, Mark. So, yeah, the guy still lives here. Like, it's not fair, because, like, I got blamed. Me and my friend got blamed, like, mostly me, because how big I was. Like, I was the youngest, but still, but I was big. But because I'm pretty big. I'm like 6 feet. I'm 6 feet. Yeah, I'm 6 feet. Like, I'm taller than my mum, but I'm not taller than my dad.
Take that hunter down.
So, Mark, if you're watching this video, yeah, fuck you, Mark. I know it was you. I know it was you. So, you keep saying that you didn't do it. So, Mark, if you're watching this, yeah, fuck you, Mark. I know you threw the rock. I know it was you. I know it was you. Fuck you. Yeah, you fucked me over. Really? You fucked me over, Mark, that day. Not cool, Mark. Not fair, because I got bloody blamed for. I almost got my ass beaten. He didn't even admit it. He could have say he did it and apologized.
We should be close.
But no, I had to apologize. I had to say he took the blame because of his stupid bloody ass. It ain't funny, really. You guys are gonna say in the comments saying I blame Mark. Well, Mark shouldn't bloody throw stones. Yeah, you're gonna see that he was throwing stones at a bloody rock, at a dog. You're gonna see that he was throwing bloody stones at a bloody dog. He said he wasn't an animal abuser, so he was throwing rocks at a dog. He was throwing rocks at a dog. Like, why? Why, Mark? You couldn't just ignore it.
Over there in the ocean.
But don't tell it to shut the hell up. Don't tell it to shut up. Then because obviously the neighbor will say, like, don't pick on the fucking dog. But no, my ass was about to get beaten by him.
Run!
Because of Mark's
Watch
fucking
it,
stupid. Mark doesn't even admit it. He doesn't even admit what happens. Like, as soon as he starts shit, he doesn't admit it.
Careful! It's going to...
Move, Spartan!
Like, it's not fair, really. And I had to put up with him. Whatever. He knows.
Did you see that?
You think it's Prometheus?
He knows.
Crawlers.
He knows that he did it. He knows that he did it. So he
There's another one.
needs to
Clock's
stop.
ticking. Hurry,
He needs
or we
to
miss our
stop
right
bloody
of
hiding from the truth. 'Cause
Los Angelos!
Arbiter.
Covenant's defenses have fallen. Zion. No. San Helios is ours.
We're almost to the Guardian. They can't
Yep.
stop us now.
saying Helios is ours.
I fight by your side.
Yep. So that's the story. Why
Verify.
Why
Download the Guardian
I
before
was
it leaves.
threatened for no reason. Alright. So basically, you guys are gonna think it's all Mark's fault. That if he didn't throw stones, none of us wouldn't be in that position. Alright, so now this next story, when I was at college, I was completely doing work. Like, everything was great, but it didn't happen to me. Some of it happened to me. Okay, so this was while I was in college. My friend Rob, Not Fat Night, my friend on YouTube, he was doing work at school, and
Keep
he
pushing, Osiris. We're almost to the Guardian.
And did you know? Have you know that it was the school's job to help the students, not just to say, "Oh, you failed, you have to try harder." Like, they should be helping him. Like, it's not his fault. Because knowledge is actually more important than grades. Like, really, I don't give a fuck about my grades, really. Knowledge, that's what you need to go after. I'm after knowledge. I want to become smart, like the grave mind. Yeah. Because if I was really smart, if I was the smartest human ever, then I'll call myself grave mind. Not an actual grave mind, but I'll just call myself grave mind. Because grave mind is basically a
Third blast.
or key mind, hyper intelligent,
All that matters to the Guardian.
grave minds
They're
from the
still-
flood, because they do seek knowledge. Okay, so when I was at school, yeah, when Brock was doing work, he even got the work done. He even saved it, and the teacher's saying he didn't do work. And what happened? Brock was just like, you know, so fucking confused, and then his parents, they called his parents on him, got him punished, and then, yeah, they kicked him out to send him to, what is it? How do I say this? They sent him to HLC, and we don't hang out every day now, because the teachers just took it away. Like, he was doing work, the principal believed us because the principal knows that we've been doing work. It's the LSC teachers that's just fucking doing this shit. Like, they can, I don't care if I get expelled. And my friend Cameron didn't, Unlucky Monka did not. He chose not to come to school. He said, "Oh, I can't, the work is not helping for me." Well, actually it is. You're just not, you know, you just don't want to do it. Because what he did, he got easy work, so it's too easy. And, so it's too easy, I could beat it. Okay, so do it then. So no, it's too easy. He can't even do easy work. He can't even do easy work. And then he said, "I want hard work." Okay. And then when he got hard work, so it's too hard. And I was like, "Oh my fuck." Like, after that, then he decided to fucking give up school. Wait until he goes to HOC. Like, seriously? Is that all you care about? Hanging out with Brock?
We don't have time to discuss it.
You're just gonna hang out with Brock, but not me. Like, you're not even ready for bloody HLC. You're not even really ready for HLC. Like, you asked for a bloody, you had easy work, you asked for, you said it was too easy, you can't even do it. And then, you asked for hard work, and guess what, you said it was too hard, so make up your bloody mind. So, if you're watching this video, hey, not picking on you, just saying. it's kind of ridiculous because you're just saying that, oh, it's too hard, it's too easy, too hard. What? Do you want a medium word? Do you want normal word? Are you trying to look for medium word or looks like? Because you clearly said hard, easy. Keep saying too easy, too hard. I'm just tired. I'm never gonna get this guy. Seriously. He never because one day, because he did show up after that, but then after that day, he never came back to school again. Yeah, he's definitely kicked out. He was dropped out from school, so he never came back. Yep. Never come back. Never coming back. Alright, so now this is also a story. When I was 14, when I was 13 actually. No, I was 14. I was 14. So when I was 14, I ordered pizza for lunch. My friends were involved. I said, okay, fine. Ninja sword. Oh, sweet, that's so cool. Okay, so I ordered pizza for lunch. My friends wanted pizza, and I said, okay, you can pizza. And this kid, I don't think if you recognize this kid. His name is Caleb Wilton. He was the one that he's the one that I pranked him with the spaghetti bolognese. If you watch that video, I'll put that video in the description. I'll put that video in the description for you guys. You can watch it. It's fucking hilarious.
Deal with the warden first.
I hate to film in vertical, really. But then because now I realize that filming in vertical is disgusting, really. Just like Beastie said. Alright, now... Sorry, Arbiter. So, when I was, when I ordered pizza, he said that he didn't like Domino's pizza. Like, what pizza did you want now? He said, I want Pizza Hut. So, well, I'm not getting Pizza Hut. If you don't like it, then don't have it. But he said, you should think of everybody. But yeah, but I didn't know that everyone wanted a pizza. I didn't know you wanted peace, so it's not my fault. So I bought pizza for myself. I bought 2 boxes of pizza, like just for me. Well, I wasn't gonna eat all of it at once, because I was gonna eat some of it and save the rest. Gonna save the rest. Yeah, save the rest. Don't care right now. He destroyed my pizzas because he didn't like it. I said, I want motherfucking pepperoni pizza. I remember saying he liked cheese pizza before I ordered the pizza. Like, because I was ordering pizza for lunch. What did he do? He destroyed it. There was no, I was about to flip my phone up and record it, but no, I ran out of storage. I had to clean up the mess, but no, he didn't. Alright, now this next story is pretty embarrassing. It was pretty embarrassing. When I was 10 years old, I was in my school, Live-in school. I've been there a couple times. Like, I've been there on my last year. Basically, what happened, I don't know how to explain it, but on my last year, me and my friends were playing. I had different friends back then, but I don't know where they are now. I have different friends. Alright, so back then, I had friends, different ones. We were playing, like, you know, we're play fighting, not rough. Then this sort of a guy wanted to jump in and join us, but then he was playing too rough, and then he was actually trying to beat me up. his plan was trying to beat me up, so I immediately used self-defense. I pushed him off me, then he slammed on me, pushed him off me again, slammed on me. Then the final push, before he slammed on me, I kicked him in the stomach. The teachers got him off me. And then there was one thing happened. I got in trouble the most. For what? Kicking him in the stomach. Because he was trying to beat me up. Like, what for? Like, I didn't do anything. And yeah, I walked off because I was getting blamed for it. So I was on the swing, saying that I had to get to the office. My mum's there and stuff. And I say, what did I do? And so the fight that the guy who assaulted me. I know we were kids, but the guy who assaulted me, he actually got rewarded. Like, how the fuck? Like, he said, thank you for you did amazing for standing up for yourself. Like, you did amazing for standing up for yourself. Like, how? He the one that bloody... Oh my god. I never liked the teachers there. Same thing with my school right now. And then I immediately was like, you know, I had to go to the office. I had to do these stamps for everybody. Like, there were some books that kids that completed their work, my job was to put stamps on there, and I wouldn't leave until they're all finished. I only, like, you know what, didn't bother, you know, I'm not doing this shit. I just bloody walked off. Then, well, before my mom was there, because when she said, Mrs. May said I had to go to the office, and then I had to do the stamps. Then I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm not doing this. So, yep. I just sneakily walked outside, and then, yep, she called my mum saying I was cutting classes. I wasn't cutting classes, I was getting back to my class. So, yep, got in trouble, got punished for no reason. Like, I got punished for using self-defense. This made me mad, because it was not fair. This made me mad. I could not handle it. So, I had a lot of problems at my school. A lot of problems. Alright, so that was the story. Still, it's bullshit. Alright, this is another story, that same school that I was talking about, the last story. 11A school. Me and I had one friend. He was, we were in the sandbox area. We were building a sandcastle. And out of nowhere, this kid named Shark, his little brother, said that we punched him or touched him. Like, we didn't even do anything. Like, how did we touch him? We didn't even touch him. Like, I didn't even do anything. Like, I didn't even do anything. So why the fuck are you always... Like, this kid always picks on me, really. Just to let you guys know, look, I made this. Covenant Bros. So you got a grunt here, holding the Prophet of Truth in his hands, his helmet falls off. This guy has a carbine. This guy is like, I don't know. And this guy was sleeping, and this grunt is pinned to the wall. This guy is literally pinned to the wall. Yeah. Alright, so now what I was saying. Oh yeah. When I was at the snow, I'm not snow, sandbox, making a castle. Shark's little brother said we hit him, like, what for? Then he got out to his big brother, because his big brother was a dick anyway. His big brother was a fucking dick. We didn't even do shit to him. And I recognize his brother at this day, like, we didn't even do shit to him. So he was 3. You know what, I just said, you know, I don't want to touch him because the dude knows me. Like, Shark knows me to this day. The dude knows me right now, like. The dude knows me right now, so if I beat up his little brother, he's gonna come after me, really. He will hunt me down. So I can't do any shit, so I just let his little brother talk shit. Just say, yep, just talk shit. Just talk shit. Yeah, just talk shit, like you. Yeah, I don't really care. So yeah, he was going to his brother. His big brother Shark was asking all of his friends to beat us up. So they were fucking chasing us. Like they saw us. We split up. Like, me and him were fast. So we ran. We had a breath. We're at the office, and then one of my friend went to the court where everyone was playing. Then we saw Shark and his friends. He didn't even spot me, like I was right in front of him. Then I just fucking run like the Flash. And then he chased after me. My friend, me and him were running. I got out of the court. I got out of the court. And my friend, he did not get out. He did not get out. He was gone. Like, he did not. I didn't. That was the last time I saw him. Like, really, that was the last time. That was the last time I saw him. Really, that was the last time. That's sad, really, because I know him so long. Because he used to be such a great friend. Sometimes he used to call me rapist. Like, what the fuck? Why does he call me rapist? Why does he even call me rapist? Like, I didn't even do shit. Yeah. But yeah, he was a good friend. I haven't seen him ever. He didn't even get out. Like I even saw him getting fucking beaten the crap out of by the guys. But then Shark, like, but then a few other dudes. Because the few other dudes wasn't gonna beat me up. They're just here to get me, bring me to Shark, and then he punches me. But yeah, but no, I ran into my class. I hid it in the class. And I hid in the class, one of the corners, until they lose sight of me. I break the line of sight. When I broke the line of sight, I ran into the class to hide. And they were still searching for me. And then they walked back to the direction where they came from. So, and then I came out. I was still searching around the school, saying there was no one. But then I saw his little brother. I knew, like, I thought I could trust him. But no, his brother came out of nowhere and just like grabbed me. He squeezed me. Like, he just grabbed me by the neck and squeezed me and let me go. Crap. And then the next day, Still haven't saw my friend, really. Like, what the fuck? Why, after that, why isn't he coming over here? And Shark said, don't touch my brother again, ever. I said, yeah. But I didn't. I didn't touch his brother. So yeah. But you know, I just played along. I said sorry. I said sorry to both of them. I shaked hands with them. Then I put my shoes on and then I just walked off. Yeah. And then Shark hasn't picked on me ever since. La. Okay, my headset was playing up. Okay. Yeah, we shook hands. We shook hands. Then I put my shoes on and then walk off. Never saw my friend again. And this is what happened in Waipahu College. In Waipahu College, when I was doing my work, I was doing my work, and then for some reason that I was, you know, going somewhere. I was going somewhere to, you know, hang out, and when I came back, there was like 2 people at the doorway. One of them was carrying like a long stick, cause it was one of my friend's stick. Then this guy was about to whack me, and I was about to punch him. Then he was about to whack me again, and then I grabbed. And I feel threatened, and I grabbed the closest thing to a weapon. Really, I grabbed the closest thing to a weapon, like a chair. And then I came up to him, saying, he was like, "What the fuck are you gonna do?" He knows what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bloody, you know, because he grabbed the chair. He was about to hit me. He grabbed the chair. I was about to, you know, like, you know, push forward to jam into the ground and then start grabbing the stick and fucking smacking him. But no. But then he backed off, and then I threw the chair on the ground. I throw chairs around. And then, like, I threw the chairs, didn't bother. And I said, "Come on, cunt, what the fuck are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? Come here, cunt. I'll put a bloody chair in your goddamn ass." Like, that was, like, cause the guy was about to hit me, cause when I came, not home, fuck, I keep saying shit. Cause when I came in the school, when I came to the school in LSC, there was 2 guys at the doorway. One of them had a wooden stick. He was about to hit me, and I was about to hit him, because he was about to hit me. Then he tried to hit me again. Like, he was doing that as a joke. And then I grabbed the closest thing, the fucking chair. And then, what I did, I threatened him with it. And I was like, you know what? I was about to fucking hit him with it. And then he grabbed the chair and said, "What the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do?" And then he let go. I slammed the chair to the ground, started flipping shit. And then I was like, "Come on, bro." And then, yeah. And I went into the other room to calm myself down. And then, and then the dude was long gone after that, because he knew that I would come out there and beat his ass. Yeah, the dude was long gone after that. I never saw him until a couple weeks later. I saw him, he even waved at me once, like, he waved at me once, and then he was like, oh my god, I was like, are you serious? Like, I told him to back off. But for some reason he was being nice to me, and I was like, okay. Sounds pretty suspicious. Didn't know what he was doing. Like, I was so damn pissed off what he did to me that day. Oh my god, I was so damn pissed. Because I could not believe what the hell he did to me. This is Slender Man. Yeah. I could not believe what he did. Because he was about to hit me, I didn't like it, really. I did not like it. Did not like it. Because, oh my god, sorry, I'm just pissed, really, because it pisses me off. It just pisses me off. It just pisses me off. I get pissed at everything. That's the whole story of that thing. But there's also another story that when I was living in my house, there was a son of a bitch bloody guy knocking on the door. Like, well, it wasn't an adult, it was like a fucking it was the same age, but it looks like he was a little younger and smaller. But same age, cause I'll get back to that. So he knocked on my fucking door, like, plenty of times, and I caught him on tape. I caught him on tape, I saw him ding-dong ditching me, and then now, I saw him trying to break into my shed, so I fucking ran out there, I turned the camera off, run out there, beat his ass. Like, I was trying to, like, you know, kick him and stuff, but he immediately dodged. But then I grabbed him, he swung to the ground, trying to, like, you know, trying to knock him out so he can't move or anything. But no. But then the dude say, okay, I'm sorry. The dude was trying to break in. So you know what? I was like, you know what? You're not even that old to get arrested. Because he was 15 years old. He was 15 years old like I am. Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, what the fuck? Like, why is he trying? He was ding-dong-ching me. I mean, no. He was ding-dong ditching me, and now he's trying to break into my shed. So you know what? I hold him down. I even punched him a lot of times to make him so he can feel pain, so he doesn't have the strength to move for a while. So I called the cops saying that there's a kid trying to ding-dong ditch me, and then he tried to break into my shed, but I have him hold down. And he said, well, do not let him leave, hold him down. Then the cops showed up, and he was arrested for that. Yep, he was arrested for that. And also, that was the end of the story. Now, there was a scary story as well. When I was living in my house, I was upstairs playing video games because my dad used to live in my house. I was upstairs playing my Xbox One in his bedroom because my bedroom was smelly and stuff. So I just went in there, play games upstairs because it felt because it was nice and warm up there, because it was really cold downstairs and smelly. I had a smelly room, but you know what? It was nice and warm up here. And then for some reason that I heard something outside. It sounded like someone was bashing rocks together. And then when I looked, there was a bloody black figure. There was a black figure standing outside. Like, a black figure was standing right there. He had a hood on. I could not see his face because I didn't even see part of his face. Like, all I saw was blackness. And then he was just like, staring at me. I even shut the windows. I went downstairs, but quietly went downstairs. Lucky the lights were off. But when I looked downstairs, he wasn't staring at me. He was staring up in the bedroom because he knew I was up there. And I locked all the doors and windows. Well, they were already locked. And and I called my mum saying that there's a guy staring at me, and she said she'll come home right now. I said lock all the doors and lock all the windows and doors, and call the cops if need be. So then what happened? I grabbed the closest thing to a weapon, a knife, a butcher knife, like Michael Myers has. And then what happened? The guy was still standing there. I creepily went outside. I went into the bush, and I saw the guy still staring at the window. He was like standing there for like past 30 minutes. Like, why is he standing there? It was about like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, why the hell is he standing there? Why the hell is he standing there like that? Is he a bloody retard? Is he trying to prank me or something? But no, I even saw him. I even saw him had a knife. He had a knife. Yeah, he had a knife. So, no, that scared the shit out of me. So you know what? He left. He like because something was in my eye. Because I was grabbing my hand. Well, not grab. I was using my hands just to see what was in my eye. Then, gone. It was gone. So I went on the street, faced my house. No one was there. I looked on the left. Looked on the left of my street. No one was there. But when I looked on the right, I could see him walking away. I chased after him. Like I was running. Chased after him. Chasing after him. Trying to catch him. Yeah. But then I wasn't even that far, and because he went up a hill, because there was a footpath up a hill and it leads down. So he went up the hill, and then I saw him went down, and I wasn't that far away. Like I was like, you know, I was just, you know, 1 minute behind him. I'm just 1 minute behind him, like not even that close, not even that far. So then when I went up to the hill, he was gone. I even looked around. He was gone. Because if he was still walking, he'll be walking 1 mile away. He'll be walking 1 mile away. There must be a car or vans waiting for them. But I didn't hear anything. So what the fuck? Because how could a car disappear like that? Because I could have seen it. But there was no car. So then I quietly went back. So then the car was actually. But then I saw the car. I saw the car chasing after me. So then I was fucking scared. So I hid in the bush of my neighbor's house. The guy came out with the knife, tried to find me, and then, but I remember I still have the butcher knife in my hand to make sure I had the closest weapon. So then I quietly, sneakily around to my house. I went around. He got back in his car. I went in the house, swung it right open, slammed it shut, locked it, and then I called the cops saying there was a guy after me with a knife. And then when the police arrived, basically this guy was long gone. I even told the story what happened, and then and they said that there's a guy been in the hood that stalks people at night. Like it was a black figure, because I was playing Xbox in my dad's bedroom because it's nice and warm up there. Seriously. But I live up there now. I live up here now, so nothing that important. Alright. That was the scariest. That was scary as well. That was even more scary than I had the big ass blister in my toe. That was scary because, and then, but hold on, the story's not over. So you guys need to keep listening. So then when I was just a couple days later, I saw the guy again, but it was at daytime. Then he waved at me, and then you know what? I flipped the guy off, and I called the cops again, and then he just gone again. Cops, yeah, I even videotaped it, and I showed the cops the video, and then yep, they're still looking for him. So then the next day he showed up again. Because if I didn't bother calling the cops, because if I did, then he would have ran off. But I did videotape him, and then when he's gone, but when I had enough of him, then I'll call the cops. But I didn't call the cops yet, so I videotaped him. I grabbed a baseball bat. I ran outside, tried to beat him up, but no, he was gone. And then when I turned around, he locked me outside. And then he went upstairs, looked down at me, but then I realized that I had a key underneath my placemat outside. Unlocked the fucking door, ran upstairs. I grabbed a knife as well, and then what happened? No one was there. Like, how the fuck did even the window wasn't even open? Like, because I know where that room is. He was staring right at me. He was staring right at me. Then now when I went upstairs, he was gone. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Ah, that seriously. Not that was scary. That was fucking scary. Then I called the cops again. I showed him that film. Then yeah. But then finally, you know what? The police said that they'll have 2 officers protecting me in my house. Yep. I even asked them, do you guys want a drink and stuff? We even had a chat. But the guy was back. He was back for more action. So then I let him came right at me. He was about to, hurt me. Then the cops said, don't move, you're under arrest. They even had their guns out. The dude had also a pistol as well. It was a revolver. Not fucking good. And that was not even that long. So the guy had a revolver as well. So it was not that good. I don't know where the fuck he got a revolver. But then he was arrested, but they realized there's more than one person wearing that same clothes, because usually it wasn't the same guy, because from the first time I encountered him, it wasn't the same guy. There's also different people doing the same thing. There's like more out there. But the cops, when they entered in the van, they found the whole gang there. Yep. They called for backup. They had their guns out again. They had their guns out. Said they were under arrest. So yep, they were all arrested. And then I didn't sleep well for bloody hell for 2 months. Oh my god. I know it sounds crazy, but still, things happen. Really, things happen. Things fucking happen all the time. Like that. Like I don't want to be in a sick world. I don't want to be in a sick world. That is not, because you know what? Maybe when I'm older, I'm gonna buy a gun, so when someone's trying to break in or trying to hurt me, I have a gun for a weapon. Yeah. That reminds me, when I was living at my uncle's house for the night, I was home alone. Yep, it was basically raining, but then one thing, I saw bloody chips, like a trail of chips, leading towards my uncle's garage, because he usually has drinks in there. And then I saw unfamiliar pair of shoes. Then what happened? Oh my god! Oh my god! I tried to peek. I searched the whole garage, but one room I searched, I found a person. I found a person like sitting and drinking. Yep. He didn't see me, so I called the cops. He was even holding my uncle's rifle. My uncle's rifle. And then, but luckily he did not found the ammunition. It was hidden in his bedroom. That's where he always hides his ammunition. So he called the cops. Well, I called the cops. I meant to say that. Sorry. I called the cops. He was arrested. The dude's long gone. So guys, that's all the stories I have. There are some other stories, but they don't really matter. So it's guys, if you guys want to know if there's any stories you want to tell me, because remember, there are some stories that a lot of people can happen. Like, say like you're in the woods, you could have got attacked by a bear or something. You could have got attacked by a bear, or say like you fell down the cliff and your car was rolling, and then one person and the other person has to get help. Like, anything can happen. There can be a million things happen. Alright guys, well, I will see you guys later. Subscribe to my channel, to Killer Rock 86. Goodbye!